mind don't know that I'm this big. My mind does not know that I'm this big. So I be feeling like I can do everything. So when I walk in the gym, I feel like I'm fit. Or like if I'm trying to do certain shit, I feel like I can do it. And then I be like, damn, I can't do this. But in my head, I'm like, damn, I can do that. So I'm gonna walk over there. Shit, I be going in the gym in front of all those people, 500 pounds in shorts, no shirt. Well, I have on a sports bra, but
Your mind does not know that you're this big. Your mind does not know that. I mean, mirrors do exist for a reason. And I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings. I'm saying this because you need to look in the mirror, because this is exactly what the hell is wrong with the whole body positivity thing. It's going to get people killed. Or it's going to get companies sued out of business that, quite frankly, probably should not get sued out of business, while at the same time, it's even going to force some of the most woke of the woke to be unwoke, as you guys will see here soon. This right here, what you guys are seeing in the B-roll footage, is absolutely everything wrong with our current society. I mean, they actually could not find a chair for this person, and then they turn right back around and bring in a piece of a sectional. But the thing is this right here. This particular person, who, by the way, is a rapper online, TikTok rapper, is now suing Lyft because the vehicle, well, the driver's vehicle, did not or would not be able to accommodate her. Yet she's suing the guy while at the same time he offered to bring in an Uber XL for this person. I guess it's anything for a lawsuit nowadays.
because I want to do more things as far as like being out of breath too fastly, because I'm really.
Now, guys, there's a lot more in this video to talk about, which of course we will get to here in a second. But I want to go ahead and say this before we get started. The other day when I was in the hospital, and this part kind of relates to the topic that we're going to. So bear with me for a second, because obviously I know that not everybody can help their situation. I was the last day that I was there, they put me in a hospital room from the ICU, because when some hospitals, they'll do the surgery, allow you to stay in the ICU a day or two, and then like a room becomes available, they put you up there. Of course, the hospital room that I was in, I was only there for roughly not even really a day when you think about it, because I got there like 8 o'clock at night, and of course got out of there the next morning at right around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I wasn't even really there a full 12 hours. Well, maybe 12 hours, but still, the point is this right here. In some of those rooms they put you in, you have somebody else in there with you. So I had an individual in the room with me that was a lot like the person that you're seeing right here in the B-roll footage. Same size, all that type of stuff there. And my initial thinking was, my God, what the hell happened to this person? And of course, nurses come in, kind of let the cat out of the bag, because you can hear the conversation that's going on in the other room, so you kind of know what happened. I'm not going to say what it was, but what I will say is this right here. This person was roughly about the same size, about 500 some odd pounds. However, before passing judgment, I got up, went to the bathroom, used the bathroom, and I went over there. I was like, what's up? They said right same, because it's a veteran too. And come to find out, this person did not have a left leg. His leg had been amputated. So I understand that not everybody can help their situation. However, this right here is a situation where, yeah, you could have helped yourself out here. And before I talk about that there, I just want you to go ahead, guys, to please go ahead and cut the notifications on for the channel, like button, all that type of stuff there. You guys can follow me on Facebook. You guys can follow me on Twitter. I'll leave links to both. This person here goes on Charlemagne the God and then turns right back around while on Charlemagne the God, tries to control said individual's language, meaning you cannot say the quote-unquote F word, which of course is F as in fat. Let me roll some of this for you guys.
You walked in and, you said the chair was too small, so we had to bring the part of the sectional for you to sit in. And you said something. You said, now this is what I'm talking about, accommodations, right?
Yes.
But we live in a world that's not always going to be able to accommodate people that are plus size.
We should, because we not all the same, Mm-hmm. I feel like we should. Like, why not? I feel like a lot of times people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house.
No, we shouldn't. Seriously, we should not. I remember doing a video a while back that went, how do I say, it was one of the better performing videos that I did on my channel, of a lady in Walmart who got picked up because she was riding one of those electronic buggies. And some people ride those things across Walmart, have got legitimate injuries, but I've seen this as a retail worker. Some people just do it because they're overweight. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're picking on people who are overweight. Trust me when I tell you, and I use the example of the earlier story, there are people out there who really and truly cannot help their situation. However, this right here is not one of those cases. This right here seems to be a case where a person was genetically predisposed to gain weight, but you then turn right back around, got lazy in life, and decide to actually gain weight. You can actually tell by the person's language. We should be able to accommodate you. We also found out later on in this interview that she goes to the gym. I don't see how the hell she does that because, I mean, maybe she's going to Planet Fitness and eating the damn donuts while working out. I really and truly don't know, but obviously not a lot of working out's going on here. And obviously this person does not have, how do I say, a long lifespan. There's a lot from this interview that I would had to cut because of copyright and had to rework because of copyright because Charlamagne the God's really, really bad when it comes to copyright claims. I have no idea what was wrong with these people, but still, though, if you want promotion of your product, you would probably allow the clips to play through.
It's like, why you not in the house?
Well, people would say,
okay, who actually told you that? Because, like, that's crazy. I don't believe that, F people should stay in the house. I mean,
that's how it is. We go outside and people looking at us crazy. Like, we getting stared at for what? Mm-hmm. Because we big. It's terrible.
You compared your situation to the LGBTQ, and a lot of people would say, well, LGBTQ people don't have a choice to be gay or whatever, but you have a choice to be plus size.
Mm-hmm.
So they want you to make better choices: eat right, work out, lose the weight.
I feel
what
like
you mean? They don't
I
have
feel
a
like
choice
I
to be
do.
gay.
People think you're born gay.
Just don't you start.
No, that's a debate right there.
That is, but for most, let's just hypothetically say they're born gay.
I feel like I do. I work on myself, and when I feel like I'm getting too much, I try to fix it,
should get up and get outside and take a walk and not worry about what people think or how they look at you. But then again, at the same time, though, you're telling me that you're worried about how people look at you, but yet at the same time, though, you don't have the self-awareness to realize that the guy, the Lyft driver, his vehicle cannot contain your fat ass. This right here to me is classic, just classic crap. Just classic person not being held accountable over the course of their life, using the laws, using the system that's in place, no self-accountability, no self-reflection. This right here, by the way, is the product of the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the Fraud, and wokeness, by the way. And by the way, I haven't even gotten to the Uber Lyft case, which we'll get to here in a second. Excuse me, the Lyft case. I called it Uber Lyft, but still, we haven't gotten the Lyft case. We'll get to that in a second. The point is this right here. This right here is everything that's wrong with our current society. This right here is a person who literally is getting what it is that they want, never been punished, never been put to work, never been told that they need to actually take care of themselves. And this right here is kind of the end result of all that. This is what happens when you do not spank your children. But before I get back to Charlamagne the Fraud, let us play exactly what's going on when it comes to this particular lawsuit. Let me roll this for you.
Denied a lift from Lyft. She says it's due to her size. Jessica Dupnack from our Fox sister station explains.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that,
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, it's better.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was my tires,
The driver said
if we're talking about him making faces, why can't we see the face that he's making? I mean, Fox blurred that out. I think others have not, but still, though, at the same time, though, why not show the face? I mean, interesting, because you went off of the whole facial expressions. By the way, that vehicle doesn't look to be any bigger than a Toyota Prius, which wouldn't shock me if it actually was a Toyota Prius. I'm not the biggest car expert in the world. You guys please fill me in on that one. But, of course, a lot of times these Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, are probably going to drive a vehicle that's better on gas because they have to keep making runs over and over again. They get paid relatively good. Some people, I'm not going to get too much into that, but still, though, the point is this right here. It seems to me like her fat ass was just too large for the vehicle, which, of course, is a security concern because that would, of course, come up in this particular lawsuit, which we'll talk about here in a second. But let's get back to
said
this.
His tires could not handle her weight.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL experience.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. I get the money and flip it and make time food. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
Have you guys seen the tires on these vehicles? No. It's not going to be able to support the weight of the car. And by the way, he offered her an XL. This right here is just a campaign to try to get some additional money. But then again, though, when we get back to the Charlemagne the Fraud situation, you guys will see exactly what exactly this person's real angle is, which, of course, is to actually control people's language, as you guys will see. Very, very much a obvious telltale that right there is about I've never been punished, I've never been disciplined or anything like that there. So when somebody does say something negative to me, I will get all bent out of shape and use the media and use all the wokeness language, whatever, to get my way. So basically what's going on here is that Lyft, they have basically said, look, we're not going to bow in this case. And you guys obviously heard the attorneys who were basing their premise off a law that was probably written sometime in the 60s or 70s, not exactly envisioning a case like this right here. So the thing is this right here, Lyft could have a case, which is, our tires, some people's vehicles' tires cannot hold somebody this large. I don't see how the hell it is that Lyft is going to be out of the dark. It's going to be completely in the dark in this case, but it seems to me like it's very, very possible that they could defend themselves, at least on the premise of the fact that this particular person is going completely crazy over something that, quite frankly, the driver can't help. His tires are really and truly small. And, of course, you will be able to prove that this right here could, in fact, be a safety concern, because if a person this large gets inside of a vehicle, it moves, you get down the road. Let's say you actually had a solid speed and boom, the tires go out. Next thing you know, the car spins out of control. People could get hurt. People could get killed. This right here is good old-fashioned inconsiderate behavior is what the hell this is. And like I said, too, it also shows you exactly how lazy this person is. I mean, look at this person walk. This person can't even move 30 feet without going out of breath. Like I said, I understand that there are people out there who are of a certain size that cannot help their size or situation, but still at the same time, you need to at least be trying for your own health's sake, or at least your family's sake. But no, this right here is a classic example of somebody going to want to use the media, going to want to use the current political landscape to get some additional cash or what the hell they want. This person actually proves this to you over the course of the rest of the interview with Charlemagne the Fraud, which we will get back to now.
Like, I don't know. Like, why would I like fat jokes?
Some of them just be funny.
I mean, because I be laughing at the shit some people say. I don't know.
What about if somebody say you battle rapping and they say it's a 20v1, but it's just you and another person?
I'd probably be like, what they mean? What that mean?
Say we did 20v1 already.
Yeah.
So check out.
To avoid copyright, that's the reason why the header is up there. But still, though, as you guys can obviously tell in that little bit there, this person knows that they are fat. This person does not mind getting called fat in real life, because if you can take the fat jokes, you can take somebody telling you that you are absolutely fat as a freaking pig. Which, of course, YouTube will probably limit the ads in the video now that I've said that, but quite frankly, at this point in time, I do not care. This has everything wrong with our current society, and of course, it even gets worse over the course of the interview, which I will link in the description box for you guys, because, like I said before, Charlemagne the Fraud, they love to play the copyright claim game, but that right there is who the hell these people are. The point is this right here. This right here is not a situation that is not something that could not have been helped. if this person's parents or whoever the hell was raising this person had actually gotten this girl up and actually done some work, I don't know, maybe take a walk, something like that right there, take better care of yourself, then this right here probably would have been avoided. This person wouldn't be as bad shape as they are. As a matter of fact, you're actually negatively stereotyping other people who cannot help their situation being overweight, and it makes it look a lot worse for them. And then, of course, there's also the people out there who are really and truly trying to get in shape, trying to fix their bodies so that way they can live a longer, healthier life. I'm pretty sure some people will see this right here and actually get motivated. But I think back to the very, very beginning when she was talking about the gym, and let me just go ahead and say this right now. The gym is great, but you're also going to work on your diet as well. But the point is this right here. You go to the gym to work out. You go to the gym to try to fix yourself to get better. Nobody's going to make fun of you if you're overweight inside the gym. We actually encourage you to go in there and do that. But it's pretty obvious that this right here is a person who only uses this right here for the, let's just say they use it for the purposes of getting money out of others. Creating lawsuits that quite frankly should not exist, using the wokeness, using the woke laws, using the very, very bad laws to one's advantage. That right there is what the hell is going on here. Now, many people have labeled this a disgrace because she's overweight or whatnot. I think it's more of a disgrace because this right here is showing you exactly what wokeness and the lack of accountability is doing to our society. I mean, screw the fact that the person's overweight. You can be overweight and not be this bad of a human being. But that right there is what we're seeing at this moment in time, is somebody who just simply never got disciplined as a child, taking advantage of the system that a lot of woke, weak liberals voted for. But you guys tell me in the comment section what you think on that there. I'm going to try to get a video out this Saturday, so make sure you guys stick around for the full weekend. The video that I'm probably going to put out there is the one on Captain America and the state of Marvel going forward, because there's actually some new developments coming out of Disney that I may be talking about one day this weekend. Either way, this is going to be video number 2. It's going to be the first time I've posted 2 videos in a day for a while, but yeah, like I said, easing right back on in. That's kind of the intention here. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, sign off in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.